We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word PACER. And if your issue may receive notification to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately.
A reminder that you can still purchase tickets for any upcoming games at the ticket booth or on our website.
The National Basketball Association and the Indiana Pacers are committed to a safe.
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, both of the towers out there for him. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, then there's Dillingham, and it's Goose in at the point guard position. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Monroe in at the center, locking down the middle. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Here's Nembhard, following the score by Minnesota. Siakam, no good. Here's Cox. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game.
A stat sheet stuffer of a player, DeRozan has really improved as a passer.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Six on the shot clock. Hardaway against DeRozan from 9 feet out. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Pacers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
One thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
That one's no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Siakam. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. From outside the arc. Cox with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. There's a screen from the top of the key. Dillingham, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Hardaway from outside, pure from 3-point range.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
It's stolen by Halliburton. Now the Pacers on the move. He stops. He pops. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Cox has got 8 points.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Buries it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pacers trail by 6. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Goose in their last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He contributed 52 points and at the other end of the floor. He's a thief. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that...
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers, coming off that win against the Sixers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Cat in at power forward with Reed at center. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Goose in at point guard. Halliburton with the ball, picked up by Simmons. This one for three. Halliburton misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Reed. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, D. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Here's Cox. Drives to the hoop. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Cox has got 13.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Top of the screen on Simmons. Toppin outside. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Towns with a rebound.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Simmons, the pass to Cox. It's tipped. Now the Pacers on the move. Halliburton all the way.
Great job that time by Halliburton, staying under control. You know, sometimes you can get a little overzealous when you see the floor wide open. He was right in rhythm.
Pass to Cox. Back to Simmons. Out left to the wing. 20 feet out. It doesn't go for him.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And here's Shepard for 3. He buries it from 3. Now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Simmons, the pass to Cox.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Siakam against Towns. Goes up on the wing. Siakam, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Dillingham. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton finds Siakam. at our 2K leaderboard, the best ball distributors amongst point guards. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
The way he's getting his guys going and working the ball around the floor, how could you ask for anything more? He's making a concerted effort to be as great of a teammate as he can be.
And he's been doing it better than any other point guard in the league. That assist total of his makes that perfectly clear. I mean, he's the best distributor in the game right now.
DeRozan against Hardaway. DeRozan passes to Cox. The shake. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Assist from
DeRozan's got his 4th assist with that last one. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your tattoos ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. First free throws. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Minnesota leading by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Now let's take a moment. That's it for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Monroe in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. And that one's good. Hardaway's got 10 points in the game.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
To the inside. Cox, good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Here's Towns. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Pacers trail by 5. Cox, the pass to Towns. Offensive board. Here's Cox. Pass to Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
assistant.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Outside Hardaway. And Indiana misses again. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Here's Cox with the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Outside Hardaway. Siakam against Towns. Halliburton, a screen on Towns. Siakam, no good.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Deflects the pass. Cox, the pass to Gobert. Shoots over Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, question the shot difficulty.
Monroe to stop the run. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Cox, defended by Halliburton. Cox, good. Cox has got 10 points in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Indiana making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Oubre, he's checked in for Minnesota. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Shepard, defended by Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
And the Pacers with possession here. Trailing by 13. 4 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. Yes! Top points from Tyrese.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Pass to Cox. Towns with the ball. Here's Cox. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Cox. 26 points for him. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Cox, the pass to Gobert. Here's Dillingham. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Nembhard, good.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum. Stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. Pass to Gobert. Here's Cox, defended by Halliburton. 1:57 left in the third. The shot no good by Cox. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Monroe. And it's Allen in for Tyrese Halliburton. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Williams comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Pacers leading by 6. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Cat in at power forward. Oh,
are you kidding me? Wow, man. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I want to go extra. Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Towns. Off target from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
To the wing, right side. Simmons against Allen. 6 to shoot. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Here's Cox, defended by Halliburton. They grab their own miss. Simmons, the pass to Cox. Second shot opportunity. Outside Oubre. Three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Yeah, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, it's simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Now here's Nembhard. Cox with a rebound. Cox has got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to Oubre. They set a pick. Takes a three. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Toppin. Hey, from beyond the arc. And Indiana misses again.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Towns passes to Cox. Oubre against Allen. Towns on a screen. Shot clock at 6. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Halliburton. Got a hand on it. Pass to Allen. The three. Gets the three to fall.
I just love the ball.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Cox. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Can't hit that one.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Siakam finds Halliburton. Now here's Nimhard. Cox with a rebound.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He misses the free throw. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Halliburton with the ball. The three ball. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Here's Cox, defended by Halliburton. Protected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Here's Cox. No good off the glass.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now we just can't find the button.
Halliburton pass to Monroe. Looking to get back on track. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Cox has got 16 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
There's the drive, and they pick up 2. 1:05 left in the game. Three-pointer, Halliburton drills it from deep.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Here's Halliburton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them back.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that will be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Second team foul.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Now Halliburton. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Halliburton. And they're on the break. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
So Indiana wins it. A clean win, and one win.